I just need to go to the market once and I have food supplies that can take me for up to a year. Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how I prep and stock up food items that can take me for up to 1 to 2 years. Right here I have a carton of okra. I'll just go ahead, wash it with some baking soda. I always love using baking soda, guys. It gets rid of all debris, like the germs in there. It washes it perfectly. Now, one thing I always tell people is whenever you wash with baking soda, make sure you rinse it off. Okay, you don't want the remaining baking soda in there, so rinse off with pure and clean water. Now I'll just go ahead to chop them like this, then I'll transfer into Ziploc bags and it is ready to freeze. One mistake I always avoid is blending them. When you blend your okra and put it inside the freezer, let me tell you something. When you want to cook it, it's not gonna be slimy. I've made that mistake when I just came abroad. I made that mistake many times, and I was like, why is this okra not slimy? You know what I'm saying? It's because I blended it and I put it in the freezer. So you just want to cut yours just like this before you put in the freezer. Don't make that mistake I did before, okay? The next item to follow is gonna be some peppers. Yeah, it's some habanero peppers. Just go ahead, transfer in. The guys, does not want to wash this with your hands. Like, oh my god, who washes pepper with their bare hands? This is crazy. I always wash it with a spoon or I put on gloves to perfectly wash it. If not, your hands are gonna be on fire. I even heard that when if there's pepper in your fingers, you can use tomatoes to wash it. I've never ever tried that, but guys, I'm not risking my fingers to these peppers. So after washing, I will tell you rinse off the baking soda and I'm going to transfer into a Ziploc bag. You can see I'm using a spoon to carry that. Guys, I'm not risking my fingers. I said it before. Now go ahead, set it aside. The next to follow is going to be some bell peppers. Here, what I always do my bell peppers, I wash it properly and I'll show you a secret how I do it. Remove those seeds from in there. Yeah, just remove those seeds like that, then rinse it. Then after I rinse it, I just press it so that like it reduces the space inside the Ziploc bag. I just fold it like this, get rid of all that air inside the space inside, just fold it perfectly and just transfer it inside a Ziploc bag. I always do like this so that it doesn't occupy too much space in my freezer. Now when I'm transferring in there, I will just be pressing it so that everything fits in perfectly. I'm going to do the same thing for the tomatoes, but I do not like really freeze my tomatoes a lot because we cook tomatoes in my home like just too much. So I freeze just a little portion, then I put some in the refrigerator, then I just leave some out in dark area, like in my basement in a dark area, and I can be using it from time to time. So like I can say in a month or two, I buy like 2 to 3 cartons of tomatoes. We eat a lot of tomatoes, trust me guys. So this is the one that's going to go into my refrigerator, and I told you I'm going to be freezing just like a bag, just like a small bag, yeah, not too much of it. For the one that is going to a dark area or my basement, I'll just place a paper towel below like this, then transfer the washed tomatoes there, and just gonna stand in a dark area. You can stand in there for about 2 weeks and it's still looking good. So after prepping everything, this is how beautiful it's looking. This one is gonna go to the basement, and the next thing I'll be showing you how I prep is my fish. Mackerel. I always buy my mackerel in boxes like this. It takes me like for a whole year, and trust me, it is cheaper when I buy in bulk. What I do, I just take an aluminium foil and I transfer according to the portions how I will be like how it's okay to cook at once, because I usually cook like 2 at once, 2 to 3. If I'm grilling, I grill 3. If I'm cooking, I cook 2. So yeah, so if you are making it, just make sure you are packaging it according to how you're going to be cooking. And now I'll just transfer that, and it's going to go into my deep freezer, and that can stay there for up to a year, sometimes 2 years even, provided you have constant electricity. Go ahead and wash that perfectly. For the next one is going to be the meat.
I want to show you how I prep, wash my beef and freeze them to preserve for up to 1 year. 1 year, even more than 1 year. If you're in the diaspora or anywhere around the world, it's very cost efficient if you buy in bulk and safe than rather going to the market and picking meat in small batches. Okay, so now I washed it perfectly. This is how I cut my beef whenever I want to smoke it, and watch out for my next video because I'll be showing you how to smoke beef. Now I'll just cut this in these little sizes because I want to go ahead and boil it. To season, I'll be adding in some salt, paprika, chicken bouillon, minced onion and garlic powder. Go ahead, add in some water and boil until tender. For the next batch of beef, I have some cow skin and the belly, that's the belly part or the entries. Go ahead, rinse perfectly. What I usually do for my for the cow skin, like, let me say, I like this particular vendor because the cow skin is really properly burnt. It gives you like less hassle just to wash them. You just need like maybe just a sponge and just scrub it around the cow skin and everything is perfectly clean. Part of the shaki, or in Cameroon we usually call this towel. Now just peel off that middle part because that one, trust me, you don't want to consume it too much of sand. And this part of the cow, it has a lot of sand, dirt and debris. You want to wash this part perfectly to get rid of everything. If not, trust me, you're not gonna like it. These are my best parts for pepper soup. I do not play with those parts. And for the cow skin right here, as I told you guys, I usually use like a metal or a scrub sponge just to scrub it like this and make it really clean. Like I told you, the vendor has already done most of the work for the cow skin, so minimal or less stress for me. So go ahead and wash that perfectly. What I always do too, I always put them in Ziploc bags in portions where it will just be enough to cook at once. That's what I do, and freeze them. When I want to use, I just remove, defrost or boil. Now I have my intestine in there. Some people get rid of this part, but trust me, you don't want to get rid of this part. It is super delicious, just like this. Now go ahead, put in Ziploc bags and freeze until when needed.
So guys, I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know in the comment section what you think, and until I see you, bye for now.